So, then, welcome back. Let's keep going. Epic loot drop. Let's go there. Now we are into this other castle. Now I could get back my Mephisto. But I changed back the Jotun ability anyway to these aging abilities, so it doesn't really matter that much anymore. Okay, I already have those guys. That's the end of the area. That end. Yeah. Okay. Is that a Wolpeting in another color? Let's pile on the healer. Does seem to have another color. And there's some glow or aura to him. Can I... Not sure how to. Damn, 70 health. Crystal charge. Break him. And start your cooking, my friend. Cook up some damage. Okay, I really want this attack. So attacks get redirected to him. Then we want a boiling soup. Yeah, come on, let's go for it. I want him to go down as fast as possible. And you're going to continue to gather some ether. No. No, no, no. Get him out of here. And keep cooking. Keep on cooking. Keep us topped up. And I'm missing a lot. I think that's the terror stacks. No. Break him? No, I'm really interested. Can I get shifted Wolpertinger? Okay. Now, let's finish that guy. Skill reroll. More Wolpertingers and this crab-like thing. Let's get our H going. And that soup is for you, my friend. Okay, let's use the soup. Basic. Ah, okay, sidekick, and that's it for him. Let's use his basic to gather resources for the crystal attack and break him. Keep it cooking, pal. Keep it cooking. Yeah, I'ma finish the job on you. And soup. And basic, and that should be it. Everyone got a level. So, fire damage against all enemies, applies burn to all enemies. I'm gonna do the snow charm. That's an additional. Those others were too expensive for my taste. Heals target ally, cleanse 3 debuffs. Then if it has no debuffs, apply H to it. Shield all allies. Damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shield on this monster. That could be big. That could be big with the H. I've had shields of 20 plus. That could be really a lot of damage. Allies with 7 or more shield gain 1 damage, and sidekick attacks from all allies deal. A sidekick attacks from allies deal 2 times 2 damage hits. Whenever sidekick is applied to this monster, generate 1 random ether. Yeah. I'm not really fond of the bat, if I'm brutally honest. Maybe I'll just switch it. Which did I have? I did have Mephisto. I could also use the Grimoire just to take a look at it, yeah. Batsy is out. Enkindled Ether on attack consumes up to 1 fire element to deal 5 a 5 damage hit and apply 3 burn. On every 4 attack from allies, purchase 1 enemy Ether. That could be nice. Void Burn. At the start of your turn, generates Wild Ether. At the end of your turn, consumes Wild Ether and deals 3 damage hits to this monster for each. Okay, if I take the Void Burn, I want to spend a lot of Ether. Yeah, sure. Come on. Volcanic Unity. Heal all allies for 3 times 7. Allies gain Retaliate. Heals for 7 and generates a random Ether. Heal all allies for 2 times 4. Applies 2 burn to all enemies. 4 times 3. Water damage against target enemy. Purchase 2 enemy Ether. Yeah, let's take that. That should be a way to get rid of the wilds. Whenever this monster purges or steals Ether, break 1 poison. On interrupt, for every 15 damage absorbed by shield on this monster. Yeah, but I don't think I will get many. Let's do a reroll. Whenever burn triggers on an enemy, applies burn to the enemy. For every 3 Ether purged or stolen by this, applies power to self. Whenever an enemy gets attacked for the 2nd time in the same turn, triggers burn on them. Rising fire? No. Oh, that was silly. Could have made a break. 3 wild. By the way, what's Living Tome? Whenever your allies spend 2 Ether of each element, Unleash Tome. Maybe used once. Unleash Tome. Use a powerful action without spending Ether as a free action from the choice of 3 random actions. That sounds strong. That sounds really strong. Go. Drown the book. Since I stole their Ether, they can't really do what they wanted to do. Shields all allies for 6. Deal damage to all monsters equal to the amount of shield. Should be 13. Now, let's do this. Now I should have filled my book. Yes. Unleash Tome. Heal all allies. Purge 2 enemy other. Heal all allies. Four times 3 wind earth damage against target enemy. Deals 5 damage hit to itself. Purchase 2 enemy other. No. Damage against target enemy. Purchase 2 enemy other. Let's do the crystal charge to get the H thing really going, and then just do our cooking here. I need to use up 1 green. I got a nice shield. Would be 18 damage for all enemies, I think. Let's do that. Now I can unleash the tome again. Wind damage against target enemy steals 2 enemy other. Alchemical charge. Damage against target enemy. Purchase 2 enemy other if target has burn. Otherwise applies 3 burn. I could throw a boiling soup. Yeah, let's throw a boiling soup and then we can finish him off. With the alchemical alchemical charge. Damn, they have 9 wild ether. That's wild. And now oh, that's stupid. If I use that to generate a wild ether, then I will create a wild ether that will burn me. Well, it is how it is, I guess. Nice try, my friend. That book seems really strong. He seems to be really a strong guy. Boiling soup won't do too much damage. Drown. Let's drown him. Crystal charge. And I can just use the basic, I think. No? Boiling soup will do the trick though. I like that team. That's a cool team. Oh, sad. Still need one more XP to level up the book again. A blank memento. Okay, I can even find one more. Ether Spring, Envoy. Let's go to the Ether Spring. I can find one more monster. If I find a new one, of course. Who would I have available? Oh, Slime, Wolpertinger, and the Birdie. At the start of your turn, generate one water. At the start of your turn, generate one wind. Take water. Okay, what enemies do we get? Nothing of interest, sadly. Let's burn some mana, which means you won't get to use special abilities. So that's fine for me. As a free action, do we know where you guys attack? You attack the Jotun. Let's protect. Or I could use the lightning seed. Let's do this on him. Adds even more shield. Then break him, maybe? Break the book. I don't want the enemy book to be doing much, to be honest. And now I can only do a normal attack, sadly. That's sad. Didn't think that one through. Or at least I used up all my wilds, so I won't gain damage from my wilds. The book seems so strong and offensively. I can just lightning shield. Or I just do this. And then lightning shield. That's a truckload of damage. Just from shielding him. I can unleash my tome. Consumes all fire plus 1 for each. That would consume my fire though, I would think. Because it doesn't say purge. Let's stagger him. Since he planned a big juicy attack. Then drown him to purge. And you just do you. This seems like such a strong team. I'll do one here. Then I can just use his fire shield, lightning shield to defend him to death. Damn. Nice. Grimoire has another, generates wild ether, power to self. Nah. Alchemical charge. My tongue breaker. I did like that attack. And usually I have a lot of other charges. So I'll take that. Which trait for our Jotun? On wind action from an ally. Shields that ally for 5. I don't think we have many wind actions. We have the swipe and the snow charm. Nah. At the start of combat applies 2 redirect, shield self. That's a nice one. Whenever redirect is applied to this monster, shield for 8. Gains aging whenever age is applied to this monster, heals for 3 and shields for 4. Gain aging for every 3 age applies redirect. So only with a raw or with every 3rd shield, I think. Now we start with it. We use the taunt at beginning to redirect. Sounds pretty good. Monster soul. Alright. Yeah, sure. You gain a banner rare. I have a rare banner already. Well, that is... Well... Who do I want to be done first? The Domo, since he heals? I don't like any of them, to be honest. I don't like the terror, I don't like the heal, and the book is a pretty strong guy. Let's go for the book, cause it has the smallest health pool. What do you have? You need 2 earth, 1 earth, 2 wind, 1 fire. Let's do the lightning shield. That's such a good AoE damage. Water and fire. Sure. The cook will do some regeneration, but shouldn't matter. Next turn I should have killed their grimoire, and then it's up to start on their cook. Unleash Tome. Heals all. Purchase 2 enemy other on interrupt. Purchase 2 enemy other. Purchase 2 enemy other if target has burn. Oh no, that was really stupid. That was pretty stupid. Let's stagger you out of your action. Do a snow charm. And finish off the book. I really should have used the second action of my book to interrupt him. Ball lightning. Looked like normal lightning to me, to be absolutely honest. Anyway. Let's spread around the heal a bit. With this I finish off the healer, get him down to 13, and that isn't enough? That's silly. He lived with one. Damn. Oh. Why? Anyway, not important. Finished him off. That's the important part. I love that book. That's a fun monster. Long-lived. Whenever regeneration stacks are applied to an ally, applies an additional stack. Nah. Whenever you reach 5 Ether of the same element, heals all allies for 2 times 5. Triggers up to once per element per combat. Oh. On attack heals the ally with the lowest health. That's all not too hot if I'm honest. I think the healing maybe? Get a monster saw. This is the end of the level. Elemental challenge. Yeah, let the Grimoire take it, cause I really wanted. Yeah, okay, 5 corruption. Grimoire. Success. Yes. I want that worthiness to be upgraded. Really bad. Oh, that's a special cook, it seems. He's now Earth type. I'm unsure if I have the bat. Anyway, let's get it going. And start with our cook. Methinks. Then I would have 1 green left. With this I have 1 green left. With this I would have 1 wild and a green left. And this would leave me... Don't have an attack. I could use this attack to break him. Be down to 1 ether. 1 wild. Got him staggered. Now I use this on him. My wild is used up. And use this for another. Oh, I didn't. I'm silly. Did I need to do that last turn? Can I do it still? I will see. Shifted Domovoy. Let's do the lightning shield. Because he has such a big shield, that will be so much damage. Damn. He's so damn strong. Heals all allies. Target enemy. Generate fire for each burn stack on the target. Let's throw a boiling soup at him. Then do this on him. Stoke the fire. Now I should get a lot of fire. Yes. And I use this to knock him out. Purge Ether, which breaks his chosen attack. Oh, I didn't like that burning wave. That does a lot of damage. Okay. Oh, that's lightning shield. Now I can finish off one of them. Oh, both. Even better. Our book leveled up. And what do we get for every 15 damage absorbed by a shield on this monster? For every 4 burn applied to enemies, generate a fire ether. For every 7 ether consumed by allies, generate a wild ether. Let's do the ether cycle. Not totally convinced by it, but I don't want to reroll. And it's not that bad. Okay, I'm finished here. Epic loot, witch or merchant? What do I want? What do they have? Just a common armor. Let's go to the merchant. Hi guy. I don't think that was anything new. Epic drum on support action causes 4 debuffs, cleanses 4 debuffs and applies 1 temporary power. That sounds strong. Epic Scepter at the end of your turn applies 1 temporary power and heals self for 6 regeneration chance. On action 50 chance to apply regeneration to self. At the start of combat applies temporary power to self. Yeah, let's give him that. Scrap the old one and get a blank memento just in case we come across another monster I might want to have. So let's see. We have that dude again. I want to purchase. So he can only do his basics now. I'ma do the crystal charge to gain more age. And then heal. First with the snow charm. Then with this one, get some regeneration going. Damn, his basics give him wilds. That's not so fun. I already have my book filled up. Purchase 2 enemy. Purchase 2, let's do that. Got him staggered already. Purchase 2 if the enemy has burn. He has. Now. That's a lot of damage, so let's take a lot of damage. 47 damage. Damn it. I want to do at least one fire. Let's do this. Give him burn. And we have a book filled up again for next turn. What do we have in our tome? Lava fling, untripped, 3 burn, stoke the fire, generate fire for each burn stack on the enemy up to 5. Healing brew. Oh damn it! Nice! Now I have him also. I should have watched out for that. Now I have that boss as a monster too. Fancy. I like that. What do we do now? I'm lacking a clear plan, I have to admit that. Do the snow charm on him. Then invigorate. I want to use as many actions with him. That gives him more stacks of that gives him more cooking stacks, which means I get to give him more fire. To the crystal charge. Then if I use this, I break his first action. What is that action? Glacier Shield. Yeah, come on. Let's do that. Now. With Drown, I break the other attack as well. And turn it into a basic. Yeah, let's do that. Drown you. Two wilds and another two wilds. Yeah, that generates two wilds. Is pretty wild. Pun intended. Okay, okay. Now. Fire with this. I would trigger all but the Vampiric Seed and Lightning Shield would be all I need. Can I get that still? Yeah, I don't think that I can interrupt anything. Shields all allies would definitely be nice. Ah, counting. That's a bit of a tricky one. Yeah, come on. Let's just do this. No. I can still use this for damage and shielding of units. I can unleash the tome. And I will stoke the fire to gain fire. Which will allow me to cast the alchemical charge. Then I could use fire and water, I think. Yeah. Alchemical charge. Boiled soup? No. No. Why? Why do I gain? Why do I gain a wild? I don't want to gain wilds. If I gain wilds, I get more damage. Kinda stupid, but let's do the boiling soup. Stack the fire even higher. Aether Reaper. Alchemical Blast. Nice try, my friend. Damn. I'm wiping the floor with him. Let's just lightning shield and finish it. Wild conversion +1. And Jotun got another ability. Shields all allies, heals all allies with a debuff. Applies redirect to self as a free action. Do I take this instead of the roar? Or do I give him 5 max health? How much does he have? 63. But honestly, it didn't take much damage. He doesn't need a lot of buffer. So, alright. That's rare orb. Ether +1, but health is reduced by 3. Nah, man. No, 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 no. I don't want that. Let's scrap it. And into the next zone. Nah, I really like that team. So let's keep it like this. Max health increased by 5. Sharp. Epic Blade. Crit chance plus 20%. Burn damage. Initial weakness. At the start of your turn, shield cell for 3. I really need a blank memento. And now, another hour has passed. Another boss has been vanquished. So then, see you next time, and maybe finish that run.